Axel_Benedict cheered 5 bits. You're muted and this isn't Phasmophobia.
Check, check, check. Oh my god. Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's working. Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Oh my gosh. This is why I should not do video games as well, because I always forget to change the stream back, and then for some reason my microphone decided to disconnect in OBS. I don't know why. All right, I'm just really quickly. This is going great. This is going great. I'm going to really quickly get stuff updated, but hopefully everyone is doing well. Yeah, let me finish getting this thing updated. Oh my
Thank you,
goodness.
Locatrixter, for maintaining the Moonwood Alliance for 5 months.
Loki, thank you so much for that. 5 months is crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, my brain is 1,000 places right now. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Loki. You do not have to do that, but I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. Thank you. Definitely it does help keep the stream going. So thank you. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So make a roguelike RPG with me using blackjack as the battle mechanics. We'll do a little bit of a wish list. Tomb of Vercilias on Steam. There we go. And we'll just change this from ghost hunting to, I don't know, come make a game with me. Not that it really matters, because I'm already live, and so you're not going to get the notification for the going live. But let's change that from Phasmophobia to software and game development. There we go. And let's swap out these tags, because this is not ghost stuff or anything like that. So if anyone is here for Phasmophobia, first of all, I am so sorry. This is not going to be Phasmophobia tonight. This is going to be game dev stuff. We're working on a game. So if you're here for that, I am so sorry. So sorry. But it's still fun. You should still hang out. It's still a good time. Let's see. Let's throw in roguelike. Roguelike. Let's see. What are the tags? Blackjack. It's a good one. Sure. TTRPG. CRPG. Might as well. Old school. Yeah. What else we got? RPG Maker. That's a good one. Good one. Throw that one in there. RPG. What are the tags? RPG Maker MV. And that should be good. That should be good. All right, there we go. That is all good to go. That is all updated. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. Welcome. How's everyone doing? We got a freaking splinter. How's everyone doing? Hopefully doing well. Oh man, let's see. What do we got here? What have we got here? First of all, Victory Gaming Zombie, congratulations on being first. Hootie Hen, you were so close. It literally, oh my gosh. I completely forgot that I also did not change this. Hold for even longer, please. Gee. What is this? What is this life? What is happening? Don't worry, everybody. I'm gonna get everything working, and it's gonna be great. All right. So first of all, we need to change this to that, and then we need to change this to we'll go with that. There we go. And then we'll copy that, and we'll come over here to the sticky chats. Here we go. Let's throw that in there. Okay. There we go. You can see the chats again. Woo. All right. As I said before, this is why I do not switch up my stream. I should always and only ever do game dev stuff. It just throws me off, and then the streams are crazy when I actually do come back. Even though I swear I got everything, and I ticked all the boxes, and I was like, all right, I think I got everything ready. Everything should be back to normal, and I completely forgot to actually update the Twitch stream. So, you know, that's a good time. That is a good time. Anyway, hopefully everyone had an absolutely fantastic Halloween. I hope. Let me just get up my monitor over here really quick just to make sure that my stream is okay. Stream. I hope it's just my monitor and not the stream. Come on. Okay, it says it's trying, so I'm just going to give it a second to see if it'll connect. Well, okay, there we go. All right, we're good. I think. Okay, yeah, it connected. All right, good to go. Yeah, hopefully everyone had a great Halloween. Mine was pretty good. Just spend time with a whole bunch of different families. Spend time with my family. Wife and daughter. Spend time going around the neighborhood, trick or treating. It's always a good time having a little almost 4-year-old to go around. And yeah, and then went trick-or-treating with my nieces and nephews at my brother's house, and then went and saw my wife's parents. Yeah, it was a great adult Halloween, I will say. Yeah. Let's see. Hugh12356 says, "Hi Moon, welcome. Glad you're here. Let's see. You should have to change your name if you weren't first." No. But we could. I think that's a good idea, actually. The bright one. Do you guys know if Moon raids out? I do. I try to anyway. Every now and then I do forget, but I do try as much as I can. I'm doubling up on the stream. Hey, I appreciate that, Cameron. I appreciate that. No, Moon do raids sometimes. I do try as often as possible. Sometimes either it's just like way too late and I'm like, I either forget or something. Usually it's just I forget and then I'm just like so eager to go to sleep that I'm just like, and have a good night, and then it's not good. Let's see. Art. Cameron, I looked at your art. I mean, I could pull it up on stream if you'd like, but I did look at your art. I did look at it. Let's see. You're muted, and this is Phasmophobia. I appreciate that, Axel. Yeah, I don't know why. The microphone was on, and everything was fine, but for some reason, when I went into the settings in OBS, and I clicked on Yeti, it just said, device, none. I'm like, okay. So that was fun. Good times. No volume, bud. Moonwood, you're muted. Hi, Moonwood. Hi, Mr. Muted. All right. Did you like the art that I said? I did, Chili Jam. Very good stuff. So I did get behind, and so it literally was just like within the past like 20 minutes. I did go through the server, and I did make sure to catch up on. So I should be caught up on the art and stuff like that, which it all absolutely looks fantastic. And then let's see. I also told my stream viewers to hit you up on YouTube. Axel, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. OBS is great, 24/7. It really is. It's absolutely fantastic. The worst thing is that OBS just doesn't work sometimes, and if you just want to record something, okay, good. I'd start this. It takes way too long to set up OBS. That is true. That is 100% true. It does take a very long time. Once it's set up, it's not too bad, but setting it all up again is an absolute nightmare. And then just every now and then it just decides to break. So that's fun. Is the coffee cup out yet? Not yet. I swear, Hootie, it's gonna happen. Moonwood, I will distract you from your work, and please look at my art. All right, Kevin. All right. We'll pull that up really quick. All right, let's get this pulled up. I'm gonna pull this over actually, because I don't remember what was the last thing I was looking at on. Okay, all right, we're good. Actually, I am very confused. What do you mean by who is this imposter? Are you saying this is the imposter? I hope not, because that looks like me. And if someone's impostering me, that's not good. It's not good at all. Let's see here. Wait, not off topic. We want ourselves some art. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yes, these are the two that I was looking at. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Love the line work. Yeah. Very beautiful. And then of course, absolutely fantastic stuff right here. I absolutely love the way that you do like all of like the. I'm going to assume it's like feathers. If it's not feathers, let me know. I always see them as being feathers, and I absolutely love the way that you do. So, yeah, beautiful stuff. Love it. And then, of course, Chili Jam. Absolutely fantastic. When I saw that, I was just like, oh my god. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely. Let's see. Hugh says, Moon, guess what? What? I'm terrible at guessing, so you're probably just gonna have to tell me, because, again, terrible at guessing. Let's see. I was kind of disappointed because I enjoyed the game dev streams more. Fair. Well, don't worry. It is not Phasmophobia, I swear. Nick over on YouTube says, hey yo, on YouTube today. Welcome. I'm glad you're over on YouTube. You can fill the void just in case Jesse doesn't show up. Which, who knows? He might. Axel says, damn, I was hoping you left jump scare in on accident. I did not. I made sure to turn that one off. I might bring it back in some capacity. Maybe. I'm glad you like my secret project. Absolutely, I did. Let's see here. Canadian RPG. Oh, CRPG. I was like, yeah, exactly. Canadian RPG. It's the best. Those are the best kinds of RPGs. Hugh is lurking. No worries, Hugh. Hey, Moon, did you steal candy from kids last Halloween? I mean, kind of. In a matter of speaking, kind of. Yeah. I swear we need to create a lurk command. Ooh, we should. Axel, since Autumn is MIA, and Hootie, you should do a stream X of asking Moonwood if the cup is out. You really should. I feel like it's been a long time, and I keep saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it." I swear it's gonna happen. What are y'all drinking tonight? I am drinking nothing but the finest water. Finest. Because, you know, trying to be healthy and all that jazz. Sucks. It's terrible. And apparently my thing is leaking. So that's exciting. That's exciting times. Let's see here. Okay, all right. Moonwood, I really love that drawing. I uploaded in art, especially the little white streaks. I like to think every character is made out of aluminum. Sun is always shining on. I love it. Cameron says, my roommate bought me a grape juice energy drink. That does sound really good. Is it like one of the ghosts, or is it a different kind of energy drink? We need to remind him to raid sometimes. True. I do need the reminder every now and then at the end. Sometimes I remember, and then sometimes I don't. I actually do want to say, that is my bad on the last stream for the actual, for the gaming stream that we did on Thursday. I did not know that it was a Spanish-only stream. I didn't know that. I should have actually unmuted the stream before I raided. I was just like, hey, this is someone I can raid, and here we go. So, that is my bad. That is my bad. Unless you speak Spanish, then I guess it wasn't that bad. But for me, where I speak very little to no Spanish, I was like, crap, that's my bad. Reach an audience of bigger, Exactly, yeah. Wait, yeah, I know you already view it. I just wanted to... Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, absolutely. Nico, hello, welcome. Glad you're here. This is just I'm trying to boost my pixel fed. Fed or cred? I'm gonna guess cred. Everyone, that big Mosaic was made by me. What do you think? That is a really great question. What does everybody think? I think it looks good. Something like that. Much appreciated. Why, hello, Mr. Moon Man. I am contacting you about your extended car warranty. No, I don't need that. I don't need that extended warranty. I've got enough warranty. I appreciate that. That other art looks so good. It's really funny seeing my more gummyish art style next to the more beautiful ones. Yours is beautiful too. Yours is beautiful too, Chili Jam. Don't beat yourself up though. You need a monkey paw in here. I should get a monkey paw in here now. Should. Maybe that should be a thing you can redeem with points. Is a good old monkey paw. I think we're all scared of real game dev. Probably. I know that I am. I'm planning on making another drawing where it's more cute characters aligned. That would be a good time. I'd like that. Water is the best mixer. That is a good way to look at it, Bright One. That is an absolutely fantastic way to look at it. Hootie says, if I do make a Steam on that, it'll last for months for the cup. Wait. If I do make a Steam on that... I'm not sure what you mean, Hootie Hand. I'm not sure what you mean. Nothing dehydration is fun. Bull Turtle says, hey, Bull Turtle, welcome. Glad you're back. How are you doing? How's life? Next time we raid, just raid a Minecraft stream, maybe. You could do that. I could take a look. Hello, Moonwood Gamer. Welcome, Coco. Welcome back. Did we all miss the last stream on last Friday? I guess, maybe it would have been last Friday. But on Thursday, it was the,
Axel_Benedict wants Moonman to do 10 chest benders.
I guess we gotta do some chest benders, everybody. And some bicep curls.
Axel_Benedict wants Moonman to do 10 bicep curls.
And some stretching. All right.
Axel_Benedict just redeemed Stretch.
All right, everybody, let's do some physical stuff. We're gonna really quickly though. Let's see. Game dev, I only know procrastination. Same. And Chili Jam says, mine are more like cartoonish art that I make for fun. That looks decent to the eye, but the other ones are more refined and meaningful art pieces. Chili Jam, yours looks absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it doesn't matter like the way that you make your art, whether it's more cartoony, more realistic, more like thicker lines, thinner lines, more colorful, more grayed out. Like, it doesn't matter what you make, so long as you are creating the art, like that in itself is something that you should be proud of, like regardless, like no matter what. But yeah, I absolutely love it whenever I see you post at all. So make sure you keep posting, make sure you keep creating. Don't ever look at someone else's art and be like, ah, and like one, comparing it is not a good thing. But it's such in a different vein from all the other art that's in there that like you can't compare, because as soon as you do, like you're comparing two different things, right? So yeah, so don't compare, and yours is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, do not compare. Live stream, sorry, miss. Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, 100%. Your art is absolutely beautiful. All right, let's do some chest benders, some bicep curls, some stretches, and then we are going to be getting into some game dev stuff. Yeah, I really want to get through the rest of this thing tonight. We'll see if that happens. I don't know about the luck. The luck I know is going to be one that's going to take a lot longer. So that one I'm not going to even try to convince myself that I'm going to get through tonight or even this week, because it's just, there's so much more to it, right? Than just the other things where it's like, oh, increase this stat or increase this variable or change this thing. There's kind of a lot that goes into these luck stats. So those are going to be a little bit more intensive. But the warding shouldn't be too bad. And then I think it's just the rest of the dexterity. There's a few more pieces, I think. So we're going to get into those though. But let's start off with some chest benders and some bicep curls. Let's break the jams and enjoy ourselves. Here we go. Chest benders first, right? Yeah, that's the one. All right, here we go. Right as the music ends. All right, the next song starts. We start. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Oh, and now we do some stretching. Everybody ready? Oh, let's go this way. And the other way. Oh, and backwards. Oh, that felt good. Thank you, Axel. That felt really good. Oh, 10 backflips? No, absolutely not. Too much. Oh, okay. Now I feel like I need to do one more thing with the chats. I think I need to adjust the message timeouts. That is going way too fast. Let's see. Let's see. What should we do? How much time should we do? 5 minutes? I think that's good. Wait. Yeah, that would be 5 minutes. All right. Just had to make sure. Copy that. And then, wait. Okay, copy that. Then we come over here to chats. Go. It's that. Okay. There we go. Ooh. All right. I'm Moonman. I did, in fact, mean Pixel Fed. Oh. Well, I apologize for correcting it. It's federated. Oh, gotcha. I will put all my art on there. Put my handle in Creative Corner. Can someone make a poll? That's a great question. What is the poll for? What if Moonman is AI? I'm not, I swear. Maybe. No. I think we've gone over this before. If I was AI, I would be much more efficient. I would get a whole lot more done. And I wouldn't miss so many of Loki's chats. That's all it is. So those are the 3 reasons, the 3 things you know why I am not AI. Yeah. And then, 10 jumps. I can't even jump 10 times. Absolutely not. Will he finish what he said? Wait, what did I say? So you're saying you can't read all chats this fast? Seriously? Nope, I can't. I miss some. Every now and then I do. Bro, I missed the raid. I speak Spanish. In fact, I am Hispanic, and I speak Spanish every day. I would have been a perfect team member. Chili Jam, you could have helped me translate. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. She did speak some English. Actually, she spoke English very well. And then I was trying to chat in Spanish, and it was not going well. Not at all. Not at all. But that would have been good to have you there. But, oh well. No, Moonman isn't AI. In his rivalry, Pirate Software is Metal Sonic, and Moonwood is Sonic. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. What if Moonwood is a bad AI? No, if I was AI, I'd be a good AI. I think they intentionally paused after the intentional line, and that's sus. Efficiency line. Ooh.
Unknown artist says, game dev? Not if I have anything to do with it. Check out Discord, please.
What's going on in art? What is going on in art? I may or may not be a nerd. Anyways, here's a 2-scale Attack on Titan ODM blade I made with cardboard. Oh my gosh, what? That's beautiful. That is beautiful right there. I love it. Very nicely done. Absolutely fantastic. Now let's take a look at the desk, shall we? Let's see, what do we got? We got a pencil. We got some, what is that? Some candy right there. Just a whole mess of cables. You got to do some cable management, my friend. We got the monitor on top of the classic book. Very nice, very nice. It doesn't look like this is on top of anything though. So just a much taller monitor stand. That's nice. That's nice. Do love the keyboard though. RGB, gotta have it. I'm trying to make out what might be back here. Power brick. Something else. Garbage maybe. Very nice. Very nice. I love doing that. Started using Fresco, also Stream Snipe. Ooh, Stream Snipe! Ooh, beautiful. I love being down there in the corner. Absolutely love it. Yeah, that is fantastic, and that is a love. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see here. So Moonwood, when will the Minecraft live stream be again? So I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to go back because I know that I said when I was going to be doing the different live streams, and I do not for the life of me now remember when I said I was going to be doing them. I know that this Thursday is one of the gameplay streams, and I cannot remember if it was going to be Minecraft and that other game. Freaking, why do I always forget what it's called? Geometry Dash. I can't remember if it was going to be Geometry Dash and Minecraft this week. I think that's what it was. I think it was Geometry Dash and then Minecraft this week on Thursday. And then not next Thursday, but the next is going to be Sky. So I'm pretty sure that's what it was going to be. But I have to go back and check because I do remember that I said what it was going to be. But I don't remember now. Again, if Moonwood was AI, he would turn into a distinguished mishmash figure every few minutes, and he would grow extra fingers. That's true. I probably would. Or I'd start missing fingers. Who knows? You never know with AI. I mean, with that other thing. That's not me. 3 hours of my life well spent. No, I hate cable management. I would say that is very well spent. And Celix says, oh shoot, wait, since when was I tier 1? I don't know. I think someone gifted you a sub. I think. Pretty sure. Adobe Fresco is perfect for first pass water. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Hopefully tomorrow morning, if I finally get woken up by my alarm. Oh, there. Oh, when you next live stream. Yeah. All right, everybody. Oh, wait. And then Nick says, my problem is with the secret projects. I don't post it publicly yet. Okay, yeah. Hence why I've been DMing it. There. Bruh, zooming in on the desk is a dangerous move. It is a little dangerous. But I like to live dangerously. All right, everybody. Let's jump in here. Let's do some game dev stuff, shall we? I think we shall. All right, so we currently have all of the Vitality tree working. We also have, let's see. Oh my goodness, what?
One the Bright one gifted 1 subscriptions to the Moonwood Alliance.
Right one, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Someone said gift a sub. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry, half listening. No, you're good. That is absolutely very generous. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Let's see who got it. Virotech, congratulations on the gifted sub. Everybody, let's get some 07s in the chat for the bright one. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. My ears blew up. Oh no, is it super loud? I may turn that down. That's a dangerous game that I have going on now. So I have YouTube alerts, and then I have Twitch sounds, and then I have T alerts, which I believe is Twitch alerts. So I have Twitch alerts and Twitch sounds. I think the Twitch alerts would be text-to-speech, subscriptions, anything that's text-to-speech. And I believe the Twitch sounds is the random sounds. Pretty sure. Actually, let me just double check that really quick. For the freak. Where's the freak is the random sounds? Oh, there we go.
Dominating.
Okay, so it is that. I'm just gonna turn that down just a little bit though. Alright, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that it blew out your ears. I've got it down just a little bit more. So hopefully it's not too bad. I have a feeling Moonwood is from... Yeah, see, there we go. I have a feeling the Moonwood is from states like Arkansas, Arizona, or Kansas. Game devs are always from some interesting places. So are you saying that I'm not a game dev? Oh my goodness.
One the bright one gifted 1 subscriptions to the Moonwood Alliance.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. And we got a hype train coming. Woof. Right one. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All aboard. The hype train is heading for the moon.
Hype train is heading for the moon. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Thank you. And congratulations, Bulb Turtle, on your gifted sub. Congratulations. Thanks for the gift, too kind. I mean, I was pretty close because it's around the same area from those states. Yeah, bright one. Thank you. I appreciate that. You did not have to do that, but I do appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. And you started a hype train, so that is super exciting stuff. I highly doubt we're gonna get to the level 2 like we did last time. Last time was absolutely crazy. Yeah, so thank you for that. All right, everybody. Let's see. So yeah, so vitality's good to go, and then that's right. For some reason I was thinking we had more than just the 2. That should be fine. Should be all right. Okay, cool. Well, then we are on to number 3. Don't tempt me. No. I'm not trying to tempt you. I swear. Don't do it. Where's some random dev? That's true. Where is some random dev? We could definitely use some of their currency.
_Benedict cheered 30 bits. If I can afford to get us to hype 2 alone.
Actually, you're totally fine. Do not worry about that. I do appreciate the bits, though. Thank you so much for those. Yeah, do not worry about it. Do not worry about it at all. Yeah, the fact that there's a hype train going right now, anyway, regardless, is absolutely nuts and wild, and I appreciate it. So, thank you. Who do you deserve one. Do it! Axel, don't do it. You better not. All right, everybody. So yeah, so number 3. Oh my God. Axel
_Benedict gifted a tier 1 subscription to Hootie Hend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Axel. And congratulations, Hootie Hend. Congratulations on the tier 1. Axel, your finger slip. Oh, okay, that makes total sense. Total 100% sense. Well, thank you, Axel. I do appreciate that. You're all too kind. Friggin', we got the gifted subs. We got the Loki with resubbing. Oh, beautiful. Who gifted one to me? I think that was actually in a previous stream. Pretty sure. Wait, let me see if I can do this. Wait, Axel, don't do it. Whatever you're doing, don't do it. It's a bad idea. Do not.
Victory Gaming Zombie cheered 70 bits.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 70 bits is crazy. Thank you. And not even a message? Oh, man. Fair. Moonman, send a message in chat real quick. Hola. And we hit level 2. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate level 2. That is crazy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Can Loki please stand up? Is Loki here today? Loki was here earlier. I know that Loki was, because he resubbed. Hype train is level 2. It's crazy. That's crazy. No, I can't gift a sub to Moon Man. I would be very surprised if you could. That would be kind of weird if you could. Because I am already technically a tier 3 to my own channel. So, you know. Nick on YouTube says, I might be back. No worries, Nick. No worries at all. Unlock a random emote. Oh, if I gift a sub. Well, should I gift a sub? Get a little bit of money back? My Finch bird loves Chicago dogs. Like dogs from Chicago? Or are you talking like hot dogs from Chicago? Loki, if you hear chat. I think that Loki might be... I think he might be just kind of lurking. Maybe. Or maybe he jumped in and then resubbed and then left. You never know. Loki is mysterious. Mysterious man. We'll never know. Hot dogs? Oh, okay. Lopta says, in my experience, Chicago dogs like Chicago dogs. That's fair. That is fair. That's a good point. Good point. Also, I see you are a first-time chatter, Lopta, so welcome. Glad you're here. Hopefully you will enjoy your stay here as we attempt to do game dev stuff. Morning. Morning to you as well. If it is morning for you, I'm assuming you are across the pond, over in the good old east. Over there. Other side of the world anyway, because it is nighttime here. It is 9 p.m.
_Benedict cheered 5 bits. Since him throwing bits around, I guess he'll use this time to advertise my new song.
Oh.
Check it out. This...
what? I have no idea what... I apologize for the text speech. I have no idea why. Sometimes it seems to go on forever, and then other times it's like, man, we're gonna cut out here. Is genuinely the beat track, the best track I've ever produced to date. 100%. Yeah, I probably will be listening to that thing on repeat this entire week. So, very excited for it, Axel. Very excited. By the way, Finch is my self-care app. Oh, like the one you use? Very nice. Man, this Loki fella is quite a trickster. Seelick. I see what you did there. Seelick. Okay, so let's turn that on. We got dexterity. So number 3 is serpentine. Have a chance to dodge an incoming attack. Yes, that is what we want. Oh, that's right. Now I remember the last one we were working on Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Oh, the haunted memories are coming back to me. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, so over here in the tomb. Oh, I don't even remember where it was. So it was when you tried to leave battle. Right? I believe. You parent a little bird. Aw, that's kind of fun. I may need to download that, because that sounds like a lot of fun. This guy's imagination is up to the moon. Is he some sort of moon man? Maybe. Maybe. I might be. Or I might not be. Maybe I am actually AI. No, AI could have come up with a better response. Perhaps a Moomin. Ooh. I think Lobda's onto something. 100%. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, how was your weekend, Lobda? Did you do anything fun or exciting? Moonwood, I think my sleep schedule never got fixed because I watched too many streamers at night. Booty End, you need sleep. You need sleep, Booty End. Sleep is very important. It's very important stuff. You need to make sure you are sleeping. If you do, perhaps friend codes are in order. You parent a little bird. Oh, with Finch. Okay, that makes more sense. It was dank. Thanks for asking, though. Well, that's not fun. That is not fun. But at least it's not the weekend anymore. So there's that at least. So that's good. Ooh, we got a hype chest. What is this hype chest? What do we got here?
Axel _Benedict cheered 5 bits. It's Moon Man and his mod team, the Moon Platoon.
I do like that. All right. Wait. Did everybody else get a random emote, or was it just people a part of the hype train? 'Cause I just got batter up. Hey, look at that. We both got batter up. Did anybody else get something that wasn't batter up? Hootie Hen says, I get enough sleep during the day. What are you doing sleeping during the day? You're supposed to be doing stuff during the day. And Hootie Hen got the best emote possible. That one is the winner. That one is the best one. For sure. 100. Okay, I cannot for the life of me remember where was it in this is when you were trying to leave? Right? The first one was swift evasion, increases your chances of cleanly escaping from combat. Okay, yeah. Moonwood, can I be part of the Moonman Royal Guard? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I will say, it did take a very long time for me to eventually add Axel. Axel, I'm sure you remember how long you were going on and wanting to be a part of the Royal Guard. So it did take a very long time. I feel like Autumn, was Autumn kind of the same? I feel like Autumn was also one where she asked for many moons. And eventually I finally was like, you know what? It's a good point. Good point. Just added a goal to practice the bird brain dance. Okay. So there's like different dances you can do with him. It's kind of fun. I do like that. So it's when you're trying to leave. Oh, so would it be in the saving throw? Maybe? Skip all. So if monster attack opportunity is on. So somewhere else is doing switch 147. Okay, so where is switch 147 currently being stuffed? Where's it being stuffed? Can I be a guard? Maybe one of these days. Maybe one day. One day when we do need more moderators. I will have to look into it again. Hold up. Okay, all right. We're good. Moon Mom was the first. Autumn was the second. I was the third. That's true. I felt like I could very much so trust my wife to be a mod. I was like, you know what? I don't think I need to get to know you at all. I could probably just add you as a mod. So, and then and then Axel and Autumn had to make sure, and it has paid off, paid dividends. No, it is a specific song, Vocaloid. Okay. I thought you were meaning like you could train the bird to do dances. I was like, it's kind of fun. We've got death, and we've got the tomb. The tomb, we've got saving throw and int movement. Okay, so over in int movement. Ah, crap. It shows me what page too. Search. Okay, so page on int movement and then saving throw. Which saving throw is that one. We already looked at that one. So int movement. So page 2. Ooh, okay. Page 2, move. So the player tries to move down. Player skill dex. Oh, player skill dex 2. Okay, all right, yes. So it's right here. Yes, it's right here. Will your daughter have a moon name like Moon Girl? I was gonna say, yeah, she's already Moonchild. Is the current name right now. Yeah. I should get the organizer of Moonland Security. I should be the organizer of Moonland Security. Oh, okay, Chili Jam. Fair. Vocaloid. She's Moonchild. Lopta pictures a Tamagotchi with an accelerometer in it. Yes, I know what it means, but the lack of context makes it so fun. Okay, so I think this is the spot right here. So if current room monster is greater than 0, then it just says control variable, random number 4, set it to 1 through 6. And then we just say 1 through 6 if you're greater than that. Okay, yes. So here we want to say comment, and then what was the name of the skill again? Swift evasion. Swift evasion. Skill check. Sure. And the same thing happens here. Here. And here. Okay, that's all that is right there. Awesome. Everyone join the CIA, Chili Jam Intelligence Agency. That's a beautiful acronym for it. Let's see. So, I think basically what we want to do is we can take this exact same logic, pretty sure, and do something with it. Yeah. But we do want to actually make it working first. So, come over here. Let's do, so we got to bring this up over here. Say, go. Over here, we want to make sure that you, skills, this is going to be skill number 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Skill number 3. Those of you are hovering in this section. Here's what we say. U to U is 404, 280. 404 and 280. Perfect. You are going to be 460, 348. 460, 348. This is going to be skill number 3. This is going to be dexterity skill. Dexterity skill 3. This one is called, and I cannot remember how to freaking spell this thing, so I'm just going to come in here and copy and paste it. Good. Oh, dear. Serpentine. Okay, never mind. I did remember how to spell that. I worried, though. Okay, so serpentine. So then we want to say, show the description box and then show the highlight. The highlight is going to show at... let's see here. We're going to show you... 432, 314. 432, 314. Yep. Serpentine. Nope. This is going to be have a chance to dodge incoming attacks. Increase your chance to dodge incoming enemy attacks. Okay. And I've got to get back into this headspace of like, all right, what is everything that's happening here? So I believe this would be variable 708, I think. Nope, not even close. 7010. 710. Not 7010. 710. 710. You know, that good old 7010. 710. If you are less than 5, then we're gonna say set factor 81 to equal. We're gonna say dodge chance plus 710. I feel like 5% is good. What the? Happened. There we go. All right, we're good. They all paused on me for a second. I think 5 is good. That'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could only ever maxed out at 25%. 25% dodge chance isn't great. I feel like we probably wouldn't want to be much higher than that. Yeah, we'll go 20. We'll go to 5% chance as of right now. There you are. Yeah, so that would be 0% to 710 plus 1 times 5, and then plus percent. Okay. And then if not, then we're gonna say dodge chance plus 710 times 5 plus percent. Yes. And then we show a level up description. And then if you are least, then we're going to say if 703 is greater than 0, say yeah. Then we're gonna say skill tree progress. Oh, that's right. We gotta do the freaking progress. Oh, I hate how I'm doing this. Oh well. Using AI to make games is like using a microwave to cook stuff. Using RPG Maker is like having a drug lab. Trying not to make the incorrect decision that will end you. Oh, that's fair. That is very accurate too, Chili Jam. Is this Princess Mononoke Lo-Fi artist, please? Yes, it is. So this is. Let me actually pull their channel up really quick. So actually, fun times. The team that actually creates these songs actually commented on one of my videos, and they were like, "Hey, loving the game, loving the look of it. Hopefully you keep going." So they are Lo-Fi. Crap, what were they called? Where are they? Where are they? Hold please. I know I'm gonna get to them. Fantasy Lo-Fi, that's what they're called. Fantasy Lo-Fi. Let me pull up the channel really quick. Just because, you know, might as well. Fantasy Lo-Fi. Where are they? Okay, so I guess their channel is technically at Fantasy Lo-Fi, but then their channel name is Bits and Hits. Yeah, so Bits and Hits, they do so much stuff. They recently released their Fallout Lo-Fi beats. They've got Lord of the Rings, Hollow Knight, Path of Exile, a whole bunch of Elder Scrolls, The Witcher. Yeah, they've got some really good stuff. So most of everything they do is lo-fi, which, you know, I absolutely love. So they've got, you know, their Studio Ghibli, but they also do piano covers as well. So they've got their piano covers of Studio Ghibli. They've got their lo-fi beats. They've got Pokemon. They've got, yeah, Halo. So, yeah, World of Warcraft. Absolutely 100%. Like, yeah, if you want video game lo-fi, remakes, would 100% recommend Fantasy Lo-Fi or Bits and Hits. They do some really fantastic stuff. I have run into a few issues with some of their stuff for copyright stuff. I'm sure they've run into the same things too. Obviously, when you're trying to like recreate copyrighted material, you can kind of run into issues, especially when you're dealing with people like, you know, Nintendo or for some reason. So they did a bunch of Fallout songs. Or no, it was a different artist actually. They did the whole Fallout thing, and I think every single one of those Fallout songs got copyright claimed, and I'm just like, oh well, I guess I'm not doing that again. I did run into though, because I've got Skyrim and I've got Oblivion of their soundtracks in here, but they also did a Morrowind one, which I was very excited for. I was like, I would absolutely love to play the Morrowind songs on here, and then the entire Morrowind soundtrack of theirs got copyright claimed, which I'm like, you know, fair. It wasn't them, you know, it was obviously the actual, because it was like too close to like the original, which fair. It was, and I'm trying to remember the exact, you know, term that like was the whole legal thing. But yeah, so that episode that I did where I live streamed and I had Morrowind in there, it was kind of a bust because it was like, well, you have the entire soundtrack playing throughout the entire back, so it's like you can either remove all of the background music, or you can just give all your ad revenue to them. And I was like, well, I'm probably gonna make a whole 20 cents from this video, so I will give the ad revenue if I don't have to remove all the music. So, but yeah. So Bits and Hits / lo-fi beats, absolutely fantastic stuff. Highly recommend. Actually, on this whole, the music that's gonna be playing tonight is going to be the lo-fi beats, or the lo-fi beats, the fantasy lo-fi or Bits and Hits. We've also got our very own near and dear Axel Benedict has got some absolutely fantastic songs on here as well that's gonna be playing. So yeah, so if you would like to, like Paper Planes, I'm sure is gonna come on, and it's gonna be, I love Paper Planes, it's so good. But yeah, would highly recommend. Also Axel Benedict. And then, of course, we also have Djembe, where there's Djembe. Djembe is the one who did the Baldur's Gate 3 lo-fi. So if you're looking to get some Baldur's Gate lo-fi as well, would highly recommend Djembe. They've got some other stuff as well, but I haven't listened to Djembe quite as much. I mostly just it's mostly just the Baldur's Gate that I just, oh, it is so good. I've listened to it so many times. But gosh. There were Halloween beats, lo-fi beats. Oh, I need to go back and listen. Anyway, there's you go. There you go. There's the plug for all the music tonight. So if you haven't yet, make sure to go subscribe to everyone that I just listed over on YouTube. Yeah, be good stuff. All right. That's so cool. Hey Moonwood, can you check the Discord art? I posted something on it. Yes, I will take a look in just a little bit. I'm just gonna finish this up and then I will go take a look. Lopta says, like them so much. Wait, like them so much you forgot their name. Yeah, that's my bad. I am so bad with names. I'm so bad with names. It's terrible. I'm gonna get so much work done this week on Friday. Thanks. What I'm here for. Writing the most random and weird stuff with show text line code and RPG Maker feels like using ink and quill to write Shakespeare. I never said that it was efficient. I just said that it was a cool thing to do. Yeah. Another good lo-fi artist is closed on Sunday. Not for stream, but it's good. I'm gonna have to go check them out. That sounds like a good time. I'll get back into lo-fi, but E-Swing is pulling like jazz did. I'm very excited to hear more of the stuff you got going on. Hey Axel, I subscribed to your YouTube. Hey, there we go. Very nice. Very nice, Hootie Hand. All right, so I'm gonna finish this one really quick, and then we'll go check out Discord. I like XP says, I don't know why, but I love the English font on Japanese programs. It is really good stuff. It's just kind of hard to say exactly why, but I feel the same. I feel the same. Also, to your first time chatter, welcome. Glad you're here. How was your weekend? Hopefully it went well for you. Hopefully you had some fun. Some exciting stuff happened. I hope. Fingers crossed. I guess it's only fair. I did just spend $8 to gift you that sub. Well, you know. It's fair. Balance in all things. Right now, again, it's a Miracle Musical for me. So far, so good. Checking out VS 2026. Hey, there you go. There you go. Very nice. I did not even know that there was an updated version. So let me know if there's anything new, fun, or exciting. Hopefully there will be. Hopefully. I mean, if it's a whole new version, it's got to have something fun and exciting, right? I hope so. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can finish this. All right. So yeah. So skill tree progress 1-2. You're less than 5. Then you set it to 5. Let's go in here and let's find out what exactly is going on in here. So we've got the dexterity skill tree here. So now we can hover over it. It now says Serpentine, increase your chances to dodge incoming enemy attacks. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Let's see though really quickly. So we've got that guy. We've got that guy. Okay, cool. VS Code is better. Fight me. I mean, I'm not gonna fight you. I don't use either one enough to warrant a fight. VS Code is a text editor with plugins. They completely revamped the UI, so it looks great. Way more themable and works well with high DPI monitors. Good. Seems to run a lot faster as well. Also, love this art style. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been fun to make. Yeah, trying to go for like a very simplistic, old school feel. Sometimes is easier to make. Other times not so much because you have to be very deliberate about because like basically every single pixel matters. And so sometimes it's a little bit more difficult because sometimes I'm not great at knowing exactly what to do with it, but I do appreciate that though. Thank you. Toggle switches on the OP panel for the win. Ooh, very nice. What if all chats are text to speech? That would be cool. That sounds like it would be a little bit too much. I wouldn't be able to say anything. I mean, maybe that's for the best. Should I just do a text-to-speech stream? I don't say anything. I'm just silent. I just let the chat more so than they already do. Maybe. I use Emacs. Text-to-speech is chat is dangerous. Very much so is. There's been some interesting chats that have come in over the many months that we've been at this now. Yeah. Very interesting chats. But it's still fun. Still a good time.
Thanks for the follow. I_like_XP.
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah. Glad to have you here. I'd be happy to talk with other chatters.
Cameron Reap says, PFFT, you don't know text editors with plugins like Emacs.
I like how it wasn't quite sure what to do with that, and so instead of saying pff, it just says PFFT. I feel like that's what I'm going to do anytime that I'm feeling disgruntled. I'm just going to be like, PFFT. They'll be like, what does that mean? I'll be like, pff. They'll know what it means. Okay, what was I? Oh yeah, that's right. The progress. So, we also need this as well. So let's copy paste that. Here we go. Get this in here. Let's make sure this this whole bar will work. I think that's good. This is going to be 7, 10. Go. Okay, so 0 of 6. That doesn't make sense, does it? So when I select that, that fills up to there. Correct. Yep, that's true. Now you're at 3 of 6. Oh. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you're at 3 of 6. Okay, that makes so much more sense. So much more sense. Let's come over here. We're gonna say, let's find Serpentine. 3. Serpentine. So you are going to be, so if you release, so first and foremost, we have to say, this is if Dex 2, okay, now I remember bringing all this stuff. So this is if you have leveled up your second dexterity skill, then you can actually level up your third. Then this is saying if skill tree progress, not 1-2, we want to say skill tree progress 2-1. If you are less than 3, because you're set to 3, we want to say if you're less than 4, then set you to 4. I think. Pretty sure. And then we'll say, as long as you have a skill point, and then so long as 710 is not already greater, is less than 5, so you haven't leveled it up all the way, then remove 1 skill point, and then add 1 to Vitality 3. Cool. Save that. Let's go take a look. So if I try to select this, it shouldn't do anything. Good. If I select that, doesn't do anything. I have to level up this guy first. And then if I level up this guy, it goes up to there. Oh, wait, that's right, because Swift Evasion would go up to there. So you're not actually going to do balls. All right, never mind. Back to the drawing board. So you need to be, so Serpentine, you need to increase, not Vitality, you need to increase Dexterity 3. There we go. You also need to do, I think 4 would 4 work? It might need to be 5. I might need to you, and then if you do you, nothing. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure you need to be 5 so that this bar right here will fill in. But let's see what's going on. Let's come over here. So you are at 4 of 6. Let's change you to be a 5. Yes, so 5 is good, and then 6 would fill the rest of it. Why has it got to do that? Why? Oh, why is it got to do that? Okay. Oh, man. Meh. Oh, well. It'll be fine. Refresh that. Come back in here. Let's go to you, down to here. So it's Serpentine. If you are less than 5, set you to 5. Cool. Okay, that should be good. You should be able to upgrade your Serpentine skill now. We would say, we got to do roll with the punches, Swift Evasion, then we would do Serpentine. Great. Fantastic. Let's see what do we got here. I love how it's a keyboard-driven app. Chili Jam says, I don't want to be mean and negative, but I'm kind of tired of cozy role-playing pixel art games with fake-sounding 8-bit music. Good Moonwood is making something different and exciting. Well, thank you, Chili Jam. I'm not gonna lie, when you first said, I don't want to be mean and negative, but I'm kind of tired of cozy role-playing pixel art games, I thought you were meaning that, like, mine was like a cozy role-playing pixel art game, and I was like, And so I thought you were meaning you didn't like my game. And so I was very confused because I'm like, if you're sick of the games, wait, why are you here? That makes more sense. Way more sense. Yes, definitely trying to lean more into that dark pixel art game aesthetic. We'll see how well I can pull it off. Fingers crossed, I can. Instead of save with Control X, it's Control S. Oh, what? Save? Control X? Wait, what is Control X in? Save it. Because Control S is definitely, that needs to be saved. Last I used VS Code, I changed up my keyboard binds to use Control X style shortcuts. Fair. Chili Jam says, Moonwood, I don't know if this is a surprise or you already could tell, but that drawing with all the characters was made in MS Paint. I had a hunch. I had a bit of a hunch, but it still looks really good. Let's see. I feel like dialogue editing each line of code would be way harder than just typing it. That is fair.
Thanks for the follow, Lobter.
Lobter, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Also, oh my gosh. Do you know what we've just hit? Do you know what we've just hit? Wait for it. Wait for it. Hey, there we go.
We reached our followers goal of 350.
That's
Thank
crazy.
you, everyone.
350 is nuts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try and find out how to turn my Twitch chat into text-to-speech. There. I'll be back later. No worries. Pixel dark. There we go. That's the style. It's pixel dark style. Don't mean to be mean, but I hate you and all of your work. That's what I was feeling. I was very worried. Read that as a key core. Nice. My art is in Fresco and Procreate now. That is really a great place to have it. Yeah, good old 07s. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. It's still crazy to me that it still has been less than a year, and we're already at, 350 now on Twitch, which is absolutely insane. And then, what's Twitch? What's YouTube look like? Oh my goodness, almost 2150 on YouTube now. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, which is actually really crazy because this was not even close to that as of yesterday. I think I'm trying to remember. I think I had just hit 2,100 subscribers on YouTube, and then one short got like an extra 47 subscribers. This guy right here. Yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, it was actually a lot of fun. Oh no, I'm giving away my scheduled things. Yeah, it was a good old plunge into the dungeon reference, and people seemed to like it, which was a lot of fun. I was very glad that people liked it. Look at that, a whole 52 subscribers from it. Yeah, and you know it's a good sign when it's like, hey, you got 40,000 views on it, which is almost 38,000 more than usual. I'm like, what? Yeah, good times. And then of course, the typical short thing where it's kind of jumps up and then it just kind of fizzles out. Oh well. Still my fastest, best performing short. I was very happy with that. So if you have watched it, if you commented, I do appreciate that. Dungeon? More like Fungin. Exactly. Good old Fungin. Nothing quite like a good old Fungin. Look at your 3 videos numbers. Oh, like the top 3? Is that what you were talking about? Wait. Are we talking like top 3 shorts? Is that what you're meaning? I didn't fail at it, and I'm terrible at rhythm games. Wait, what? Guys, let him cook. We need functional skill tree. I get so distracted so very often. Oh my goodness! What? You guys. I don't know if it's ever gonna actually hit it. It's getting close. That would be great. That'd be wild. This short is so close to 250,000 views. Oh. I don't know why I did that. That would be crazy though. That'd be nuts. I mean, it is far surpassing anything else that I have. But yeah, good time. Good times. No, on that last page, the main page. My videos? The views? Is that what we're talking about? Or are you meaning on like my dashboard? Just look at the other two. Wait. I hate the YouTube has turned into TikTok that incentivizes shorts way more than long form content these days. Yeah, it is a little. It's rough. It is a little rough because it's like, you know, over on YouTube, I'm still doing the live streaming over there. Like I'm live over there. I'm doing this live stream right now over there as well. I also have like the tutorial videos and stuff like that as well. But it is very much so less incentivized. So it's like if I go, you know, my most watched videos, like long form, and when I say long form, I mean I'm talking 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Like it's not like they're crazy long, but it's like freaking, you know, 1,500 views, 800, almost 900 views, almost 800 views. So, you know, and then even live, you know, if I do live views, we got oh my gosh, wait, what? Why does this one have 550? That's crazy. Episode 54 times. Yeah, so like 500 views, 520, 350. And then you go to shorts and it's like almost 250,000, 77,000. For some reason 27 and then 73 and then 30. Freaking sorting on views. It's so crazy. Anyway, I do not even remember what got me onto this whole thing. Oh, on the dashboard. That is my, okay. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. That's what I was doing. Okay, on the dashboard. What about the dashboard? What's going on here? Oh, you mean the top 24 in the last 48 hours? The top 3 in the last 24 hours. Is that what you're meaning? Okay. 30-minute video, 17 views, 10-second short, and a dog farting, 16. It's 100% accurate, which kind of can sometimes get a little bit discouraging because it's like the shorts, well, especially this one, like this one, I think I put this short together in like maybe an hour. It was like an hour. It was actually probably closer to like 45 minutes. The longest part was actually syncing the video to the song. Like that probably took me like a good 20 minutes. And the rest of it, I just like record a little bit of gameplay. And that was about it. Just looking at the last 3 days. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so we got the thumb dance challenge. And then we got, you know, obviously the one that just for some reason keeps getting views. Struggling with RPG Maker to make my indie game. And then making my RPG Maker game not look like an RPG Maker game. I don't know why those two are still getting views. I think current meta is to use shorts to guide to your videos. Yeah, that is definitely how I've actually grown the channel. Is taking videos that just guide people to the live streams, to the videos. It's like, you know, with this video right here. I probably spent 8 hours on this video, 8 to 10-ish hours on the video, between script writing, you know, recording my voice, recording the actual footage to like show on it, editing it all, getting it all, you know, good to go and out there. Yeah, it was probably good like 8 to 10 hours that I spent on this almost 5-minute video. And you know, it's sitting at like 369 views, and that was September, so a little over a month ago. And then and then you go into the shorts, and it's like, yeah, spent you know, this one right here, you know, probably spent 20 minutes just cutting it from live stream, throwing it in there, 12,000 views. I'm just like, but I'm still gonna do it. I still do it because I enjoy doing the longer form videos. So, you know, I'll keep doing it. Just looking at the last 3 days. I think current meta, okay, yeah, and then 40K, then 2K, then 1K. It's true. It's crazy how it popped off. Moonwood short that actually teaches stuff, 2K views. An unfunny, dank meme with a guy reacting to it. He literally just stares at the screen, 2 million views. Yeah, I do feel that sometimes, where I will, yeah. And that's why I've said this before, if you're gonna make content, just make the content. Don't make it with expectations. Don't make it trying to be like, oh, this is going to be the one that blows up because I put so much more extra time and effort into it. Do not do that. Just make the content because you want to make it, in whatever form you want to make it in. Obviously, if you're wanting to get the views, there are certain, you know, categories you should be posting into, certain venues you should be exploring. Venues? Topics? You should be exploring, obviously. But if you're making it because you enjoy it, and then you upload it, and it gets 300 views, 500 views, 1,000 views, and whatever it is that it's like, oh, that didn't quite reach my bar. So long as you had fun making it, so long as you enjoyed having it out there, and so long as you're proud of it, it doesn't matter if it got 10 views, 50 views, 100 views, whatever it is you enjoyed, then it's worth it. 100% worth it. And then if it blows up, that's just an added bonus. So there you go. All right, everybody, skill tree. Here we go. Serpentine. Did we get Serpentine finished? I feel like we finished Serpentine, though. Okay, so I can do that, that goes into there. I can now upgrade Serpentine, so we got 10% to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. So there we go. At the end, my dodge chance is 25%. Yeah, I feel like that's about right. I can upgrade that one so I have a 75% chance maxed out of being able to run away from combat. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Sweet. Cool. So I believe the next one then is going to be this guy right here. Skill number 4, calculated risk. Have a chance to find gold on defeated enemies. Yes. So, calculated risk, not calculated. I do have a speech impediment, but it's not quite there. Let's see, my most popular thread was a random observation on Costco's display computers and their trackpads. See, you never know. I mean, for a while, way back in the day, I say way back in the day, like 6 months ago, so far back in the day, my most popular short was, well, okay, aside from, because obviously, the 10.4 million D20s, that one was the first one that I ever had, like, explode. It was the first one that ever crossed, like, 5,000 views. It was also fairly old now. But anyway, so it was a while before I broke that bar. But this guy right here, how to fix your CPU water cooler pump. This one became, like, my top viewed for a while. And literally, this is it. I'm just saying, hey, are you having problems with it? Well, do this. And it's just me punching my water cooler. and that's it. And for some reason, I don't know why everyone was like, what? Watching it. And hating. There was a lot of hate. So, 427 likes. Hey, Cameron, that is absolutely fantastic. It's a lot more likes than I usually get on most of the stuff that I post. So, that's crazy, though. I love that. All right. So, let's get this thing going now. Let's pull this up. Come over here. I'm back. Welcome back, Unknown Artist. Welcome back. How was your time away? Hopefully it went well for you. I got distracted. You're good. Guess what? I got distracted too. I accidentally stopped doing game dev stuff. That is my bad. Fluffy Panda says, hello, Moon. How's it going? It is going fantastic, Fluffy Panda. How's it going for you? Hopefully your day is going well. Hopefully your weekend went well. I did too. World Box is fun. Good old World Box. Needs to finish. Yeah. Yay and Erin? I don't know who that is. Posting them. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, and then you're like, you're posting them. Okay. That makes way more sense. All right, let's get the X and Y on this guy right here. We're looking at 556 and 368. So 556 and 3... Crap. Was it 368? I mean, it's got to be because the other one was 368. 368. Okay, cool. Cool beans. And then we go with 612, 436. 612, 436. All right, so as long as you're in there, then this is dexterity skill number 4. And this one was called, what was it called? Called calculated risk. These names are not set in stone, by the way. Calculated risk. So if anyone comes up with better names for these skills, I will happily update it. All right, so the highlight is going to be... Oh my goodness, that's good. Crap out of me. I thought the Photoshop would crash. I was like, no! They're set in RAM. Exactly. They're set in RAM. Yeah, as soon as we reset this computer, they're gone. We got to restart from the ground up. Unless, of course, we just hibernate. Then we should be all right. 584, 402. 584, 402. All right, so this one was calculated risk. Now, I know that the description here says, have a chance to find gold on defeated enemies. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if calculated risk is like the best. You're literally, it's just finding gold on enemies afterward. Let's see here. Cameron says, again, I may be pushing it, but my pixel fed is macheni at pixelfed.com. Thank you for posting that. Yeah, you're totally fine. Feel free to drop links. Do not be afraid of that. Fluffy Panda says, Moon, do you do game dev as a hobby or business? Well, Fluffy Panda, as of right now, it is just a hobby. So all the game dev stuff, all the streaming, all of it, just hobby right now. I would absolutely love if I could do it full time. Yes, as of now, it is just a hobby. So it's about 12-ish hours per week that I do. Obviously, there's like a little bit extra that I do outside of it, you know, regards to like the streaming, because it's like, you know, I gotta make thumbnails and make shorts, videos, and stuff like that. So it basically is like a part-time job that I do on top of my full-time job. So yeah, full-time though, I'm an IT manager though, so I work with computers all day, every day. So it's just that I enjoy this a lot more than doing, you know, IT manager stuff. But you know, I can't remember where I was going with this. Anyway, would absolutely love it if one day if it could be my full-time job, but I'm not a game dev full-time. That's not my job. I do IT management stuff. So yeah, I at one point in time I did think about going into game dev, and I was gonna learn how to do it properly. I wanted to learn, you know, all the languages, the engines, and you know, become a game dev. And I was like, this is gonna be great. And then I slowly realized as I got older. So like this was back when I was like 10, 11. And I was like, yeah, like I want to be a game dev so I can go and make games. But I was thinking it in terms of like, you know, the old game devs from like the 80s and the 90s, where it was like a team of 1, maybe 2 or 3 people. And I know there like is still that nowadays. But I was like wanting to be that kind of a game dev. And then as I got older, I was like, oh, if I actually make this a career, I would have to go work at a studio where it's me working with dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of other people. And I would basically work on one tiny piece of the game, and that's all I would see. And I'm not actually making the game that I want to make. And I wouldn't have creative privilege. I would be told, hey, you're making this thing in this art style. It needs to do this thing. Don't do anything else. That is even if I did art. I would probably be doing some kind of programming thing. And I was like, you know what? That is not for me. So definitely a hobby thing, because I'm more of like a solo person when it comes to dev stuff. I do like working in teams. It is fun, but in terms of like the actual bulk of what I do game dev wise, I definitely do like working on my own. It is fun. It is fun. Anyway, there's a very long answer to your question. Dreadful things, computers. That manly urge to rip your shirt in half, only to reveal a superhero suit underneath and scream your superhero name before saving the civilians of Moonville. Punch it to paper tape. Okay. Caught up there. Dreadful things, computers. Moonwood Games also is your newest short, doing that trend, your most liked short. I don't know if it's necessarily the most liked. Maybe? I feel like not, though. Shorts. Oh, we could probably just go off of views. I don't even see. And here's the thing, like the way that YouTube counts views is so bizarre. So anyway, yeah, so as of right now, so it's got 373 likes, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, like I know you probably can't see it super well. Let me just increase this really quick. So yeah, so as you can see, my typical is between 20 to 50 likes, and so getting 373 is crazy. Same thing with like the average watch time. Typically, I'm between like 61 to 68%. It's at 113. Views, again, typically between 1 to 2.5K, and then it's at 40K. It's like obviously like doing crazy anyway. Yeah, so 373 likes, which is absolutely fantastic, but definitely not my top liked, because if I do, you know, go based off of like the highest views, this one, you know, the struggling with RPG Maker to make my indie game is at 3,500 likes, 216 dislikes. I am so sorry. If you've disliked it because for whatever reason, I am so sorry. 1,800 likes, 1,600 likes, 1,300, 700. So it is still up there. It is still very much up there, but not quite the top. Not quite the top. Diablo 2 lo-fi title music. Yeah, I'm glad that you recognize it. Diablo music is so good. Technical architect here. Hey, very nice. I like that. Do you like doing it though? That's the real question. In case you don't know what a federated platform is or don't want to search, I appreciate that. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you. I was the same. I took a look at game dev career reality, and I was like, yeah, no thanks, and went into business software. No regrets. Fair. Yeah, I bounced around quite a bit when I was first looking into it. I was like, at first, it was game dev stuff, and I was like, game dev's probably not going to be the right thing for me. And then I wanted to be a graphic designer, and then my manager at the time, so this was back in like 2016, sometime around then, my manager's like, you don't want to do graphic design. I was like, really? He's like, no, super competitive, doesn't pay super well unless you're like on like the top 1% of designers, and it is, yeah, just crazy competitive. You will basically be working for peanuts just so that people will actually go with you versus the person who's $50 more expensive. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, don't do that. He's like, I know you have a technical side, so don't just do graphic design, do web design. Then you get to do actual design stuff and you get to do programming. And so you'll have a lot more, job opportunities and all this. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. And then I started going to school for it and I hated it. It was not my speed. And I'm just like, crap. So stuck with the whole, I had a service desk job at that time. And then I eventually switched over to, being a sysadmin, and a network admin. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I want to get into management. So then I started, that I was a service desk supervisor and then a service desk manager for a couple of years. And now I'm an IT manager. It's good times. Great times. I progressed through the entire programming career ladder. So moved onto architect. Love it. That is absolutely fantastic. It is good to love your job. So I'm glad that you do. I was honestly surprised when I saw you doing a trend. Yeah, I feel like I should do more trends so I can get more views. Right? I was going to go scrounge Pinterest for my next reference. Pinterest is absolutely fantastic. Cameron says my career is probably going to be writer/artist. That would be a lot of fun. And honestly, like, there's enough work out there, whether you're an artist or a writer, to, like, you can make it. It's going to be totally fine. And honestly, like, now that I'm on the other side, I look at it now and I'm like, I don't know if my manager knew what he was talking about when he was like, oh, don't do that, it's super competitive. Like, it is competitive, but so is everything. Like, when you have hundreds of millions of people all trying to get jobs, like, there's no such thing as a non-competitive job. There's less sought after jobs, and so there's like less competitiveness, but there's still I mean, like, you go into like something as like, okay, it's not necessarily obscure, but it's like even things you don't think about. Like, I would have thought things like being like an HVAC guy, right? I figured that would be something that, like, basically if you did HVAC, you could get any job you wanted. Or like truck driver. I'm like, it seems like if you were a truck driver, you could just get any job you wanted. You would never be hurting for work. But like, I know people who do HVAC. I know people who own HVAC businesses, and they're like, oh, there's a lot of people out here who can also do this thing. Yeah. So don't worry about it. If anyone ever tells you, oh, that's a really competitive industry, unless you're trying to become like an actor or a singer, like, chances are, yes, it's going to be competitive, but so is everything else. So don't worry about it. Let's see here. I can't afford a career. They can be very expensive things, that's for sure. See, guys, Moonwood doesn't show off him working at Blizzard when he was a janitor at Fire Software. That's true. Programming isn't really a challenge anymore. I don't mind code, but it's just a task, not passion these days. Yeah, that's fair. I do hate web design. Yeah, not a fan. Got it. So you don't want to work on small aspect or AAA games. Instead, you want full control as an indie game dev. Exactly. Yeah, I would say that's probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, I definitely want to have a lot of control. I don't need all the control. Like, obviously, like, I've reached out plenty of times to the community to work on this project here. And absolutely love getting feedback. I love having people's input. I love getting outside perspectives. But when it's the thing that I'm making, I really want to have like final creative control over it, where I can be like, oh, I absolutely love that idea, but then if I come back later and I'm like, no, we're scrapping that, or we're changing it, whatever it may be. But yeah, so I feel like I could work on a small team. Like if there was a small team of like specifically RPG Maker developers, and they were like, hey, we're making games in RPG Maker, would you like a job? I would do it in a heartbeat. Like I would 100%. Like if there was some team out there, I'm sure that there is, but if there was a team out there of like, a small group of people, and they were like, hey, we need someone who can do a little bit of JavaScript in RPG Maker, like would you love to join the team, or like whatever it is, I would in a heartbeat do something like that. Like absolutely, I could work on a small team like that. So yeah, small teams and or just by myself, love it. That is my sweet spot. What?
Axel_Benedict Jade 5 bits. Why not start that team? You kinda did that with Toasty Time.
That is true. That's true. Yeah. It was a lot of fun working with the group when I did the Toasty collab. Speaking of which, hopefully soon, fingers crossed, there will be a second Toasty collab coming out soon. Yeah, with the fun likes of, well, myself, Toasty, some ran dev is gonna be there. So yeah, good times. Honestly, big picture, I would absolutely love if in like the next 5 to 10 years, I could actually start Moonwood games, like and have like a couple people working on a project. Maybe not like full time or anything like that, but like if it could be something where like we were like there was like a small team and we were creating games, maybe making Tomb of Vercilias 2, and there was more than just myself, I would absolutely love it. I mean, I would need a lot of money, and I don't have that kind of money. But fingers crossed, if this game does well, and or whatever other game in the future that I release, maybe we'll see. Or maybe I'll do some crowdfunding. I'll just be like, hey, would you like to see Moonwood Studios come to fruition? Donate now. I didn't complete high school or go to college. In IT, a portfolio is 100 times more important than a degree. You are 100% correct. 100% correct. I mean, I technically went to high school. I was homeschooled, and so I also have my GED, and that's it. I went to college, never finished it because it was for web dev. So I got maybe like technically about a year and a half, almost 2 years of credits, and I was just like, nope. Yeah, in IT, 100%. If you've got a portfolio, if you've got work history, it goes a very long way. With most places. Some places will be like, oh, you don't have your degree, like, get out here, and it's like, all right, fine, whatever. But yeah, for the most part, having a good portfolio, if you work in IT, very important. Much more important, I would say. I'm unlucky to be decent at both art and writing. So there you go. And honestly, like, you just gotta work at it. Work at it, follow your dreams. I mean, that's what my sister did, and she's a full-time author now. Took a lot of years, but she's able to, like, support herself entirely just with the book she's releasing, which I think is fun. But yeah, so follow your dreams, absolutely 100%. Pirate was a janitor, kinda. If I had better knees, I'd plant trees for a living. That would be a lot of fun. So there you go. I wish we lived in a world where we could just like do whatever we were passionate about, and we didn't have to worry about bills and taxes and all that fun stuff. Just do what you're passionate about, make the world a better place. I'll look good. Maybe one day. And here's my other federated platform. Very nice. I have both and will really struggle to get a job because I'm old. I'm sorry, Lopta. I believe in you. And I've got my fingers crossed for you. If you want to make Vercilias 2 with a team I can join as an artist or something similar, you don't need to pay me. Oh, I appreciate that, Chili Jam. I feel like if I were to actually bring people on, whether it, whatever capacity, I would like to find some way to pay, especially like based off of, whatever Tomb of Vercilias 1 does. Like, if I can actually sell it, like some copies, like I would love to put that money away and then be like, this is to invest in the next project. Whether it's, paying people for graphics, music, programming help, whatever it may be. Who's Toasty? Who's Toasty? Oh, man. All right. I'm going to pull up one more channel, and then we'll call that good. Here we go. Toasty time. Yeah, so Toasty is also another content creator, RPG Maker focused, and yeah, makes some absolutely fantastic stuff. And I was lucky enough, so this video right here, 6 devs make a game without communicating. I was lucky enough to be a part of this one right here. So yeah, Toasty is absolutely fantastic. Freaking ads. Get out of here, ads. There we go. Actually, look at that. Hey, look at that. It's me. It's me. That's not me. That's me. It's me. Look at that. There's good old 3 months ago, Moonwood games. Good times. Good times. Anyway, yeah. So Toasty, yeah, I got to do a collab with Toasty, which is a lot of fun. And then we also have another one. I can't give too many details because again, it's not out yet. So we are doing another collab where we're working on another game. So it's a lot of fun. If you didn't watch it, highly recommend. I was a part of this. And we also had Some Dev. Some Dev was doing. All right, never mind. We're not gonna watch another ad just to watch a few seconds of Some Dev's devlog. Anyway, okay, all right. Oh, let's see. You have a sister. I've got 4 sisters actually. 4 sisters and 5 brothers. I grew up in a very large family. Hey Moonwood, I have a question. Can you chat one thing on my stream? I'm testing something out. If it's okay if you don't. Yes. Wait, are you streaming on Twitch right now? Hold up. Got it. Test. There we go. Let me know if that comes through. Yeah, let me know. Hopefully it does. Never say never. Oh, wait, I love watching his vids. Yeah, he's a good guy. I only watch his vids, and I never checked his name. Fair. Well, there you go. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, highly recommend. My favorite Toasty vid is the creepy pasta verse vid, where he gets surprised a lot and tells My Little Pony character to choke on a, You have 9 siblings? I do. Yeah, I am the 3rd of 10, so it was a lot. Yes, right now. I did. Okay, good. Was it the Moon Squad or something? Kind of. The text-to-speech verse. Hey, very nice. 4 sisters and 5 brothers. Parents were bored AF. Yeah, kinda, yeah. There's actually, so 3 of us are born in September, which, for anyone who's good at math, just count from September back roughly 9-ish months, give or take, because pregnancy is usually about 8 to 8.5. So count back about 8 to 8.5 months back from September, and tell me where you land, and try to find out why 3 of the 10 kids have been born in September. Winner gets a prize of some kind. Okay. We're gonna do some actual game dev stuff now. Oh my gosh. I get so distracted. I am so sorry. Okay, so calculated risk. That's right. Okay, so have a chance to find gold on defeated enemies. So I don't want to say have a chance. We're gonna say rifle through. What would that be? What it is? Rifle through something. It is just rifle, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Good. Rifle through the pockets of your dead enemies to find gold. Ooh.
Unknown artist says, game dev, not if I have anything to say about it.
So distracting. Vavagaga, huh? Should that be the new tagline for the channel? New Year's Eve babies. Mama kisses Santa Claus. 3 kids in 1 New Year's Eve fun round. No, close. So that's why I was saying, like, not quite 9 months, roughly like 8-ish, would be right around Valentine's Day. You know. So, good times. That's like mid-February. Yeah, so then March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay, so never mind, that's like 7-ish months. I think, although, yeah, so my youngest sister that was born in there was born early. So that one makes sense. I think I was born slightly early. Actually, I think we were all born slightly early. Yeah, so somewhere around there. Good times. Good times. Gasp. I know. All right, skill name. Yeah, so rifle through the pockets of your dead enemies to find gold. I can't remember. Was this for a chance? Have a chance to find gold on defeated enemies. There's a rifle through the pockets of your dead enemies to find gold. We're going to say to... Yeah, of your dead enemies for a chance to find gold. To find gold. There we go. I'm the 5th of 5 as well. Hey, very nice. The text-to-speech works, but I maybe change the voices in the future streams. Fair. It's one of those things that takes a while. It takes a little bit of back and forth. Technically 7 if we count biological. Fair. Unknown says, well, gotta go. I will probably be back before the stream ends. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your evening. We don't see you in the rest of it. I did share a video that may help with a bit of modification. Ooh, I'll have to take a look. Okay, so we finally have the description in there. Jeez. All right, so 7-11. So long as you are less than 5, then we're going to say set profile. So what are we going to put here? So, because the description is... Rifle through the pockets of your dead enemies for a chance to find gold. So this would be something along the lines of... chance... In Hootie Hen's chat? Oh, gotcha. Okay, fair. Gold chance, find chance. Success chance? We'll go with success chance, sure. Success chance plus 711 times 5. Are we going percentage base? I feel like I want to have this be a higher percentage chance, though. Higher than 5%. I think we want to go with 10%. Yes, times 10 plus... So that would be 0% to 711 plus 1 times 10. And then percentage. Go. And you were success chance. No, not success chance. Someone send link to Hootie Hen's stream. So I think if you actually click on Hootie Hen's name, and then you should be able to click on. But I can also drop it. There you go. There you go. Have a great morning. I don't know if you're meaning me, Lopta, but thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you do as well, if you're meaning me. Yeah, so not success chance. Man, what should it be? Success chance, find chance, gold rate. Have a chance to find gold on defeated enemies. So this is just giving you a chance to find gold. We'll just stick with success chance for now. I'm sure we'll change it later. 711 times 10 plus %. There we go. All right. Then we're going to say for this one, this is if 708 is greater than 0. We're going to say skill tree progress 1, 3. This is going to be 2, 2. Crap. Did I set that one up? I must have, right? Rifle through the pockets of your dead enemies for a chance to find gold. Success chance 0 to 10%. So let me just check this really quick. Okay, good. Whew, I do have that. Oh, scared the crap out of me. Wait. I'm currently drawing my aquarium tiefling who can talk with animals and breathe dragon. Sounds like a good time, Cameron. Chili Jam says, why does Hootie Hand stream so much? I hear his stream antics like every Moonwood stream. Wait, what? Why does Hootie Hand stream so much? I hear his stream antics like every Moonwood stream. Oh, I don't know. Gold find rate? Oh, could do that. We could change it to that. I feel like that probably makes a little bit more sense than success rate. Or success chance. Gold find rate. There we go. All right, save that. So, back in here. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I was really struggling. I was really struggling with it. 0 out of 10. It's also 0 out of 10. So 0 out of 10. So you are 764. But I think this is also 764. Yeah? No, 763. Okay, that would make sense. Okay, so 764. Okay. Oh, wait. Actually, that's right. I think I have in my notepad. Pull up notepad really quick. Close you. Oh, I saved all of that. Whoops. Okay. I must have gotten rid of all of that, so that sucks. Okay, I can close that one. Dang it. I think I got rid of it. Crap. Oh, well, that's fine. I can recreate it. Okay, so you would be 4? 4 fills it up to there. Okay. 5. 3. Okay, so we want to do 5. Yes. Fresh. So, come back down here. Number 4. So we just want to say, if you are less than 5, set it. Here we'll say, so long as you have a skill point, and so long as 711 less than 5, then remove a skill point, and then add 1 to player skill, dexterity, skill. No. Skill 4. Save it. Save it. All right. Now I should be able to come in here. If I try to click that, nothing happens. But if I click here, then I upgrade that. Nope. Crap. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. So, right here, we actually need to come over here to skill number 1. And then we need to say, you as well. Set you to 5. All right, all right. So then we also need to check and see what is, come over here to this guy. Cut that. So 5 is this first one lit up. What about 7? Okay. 8. 6. Crap. Okay, so 7. 7 is what we want. So it's 5, 7, 10. That's going to make way more sense in just a little bit. I swear. I promise. 5, 7, and 10. Refresh. The first one sets it to 5. Skill 4, set it to 7. If you are less than 7, set you to 7. Okay. There we go. All right. So, calculate risk. Rifle through the pockets of your dead enemies for chance to find gold. If I click that, nothing happens. If I click here... should... Dexterity skill 1. Oh my... freaking... There we go. If 2-2 is less than 5, then set 2-2 to 5. That means I also need to come down here, and we just say if 2-2 is less than 7, then set 2-2 to 7. There we go. Okay, sweet. She's the daughter of a dragon keeper and can boss the dragons around. Very nice. Action Myth game says Midas touch. Oh, for this one? Maybe. So here's the reason why. So there's two skills that are kind of gonna like work hand in hand with each other, kind of. So basically, the way that it works is the monsters do not drop gold as of right now. Like you do not, like the only way to get gold in the game is to buy and sell, or buy, is to sell items that you find in the tomb. It's the only way you can make money is just that way. So this skill is basically just unlocking the ability to have a chance to find gold on enemies. And then there will be another skill that can work in tandem with this one. So if we come over here to the luck, we've got Fortune's Favor. Yes, the Fortune's Favor, I believe, is this one right here, these gold coins. The Fortune's Favor, it increases the amount of gold that enemies have on them. So maybe, let's do this, actually. I think Fortune's Favor is going to be the dexterity skill. Yes, replace it with that. So yeah, so let's do this. Let's change Fortune's Favor. We're going to replace you with Midas Touch. I think that would be right. Midas Touch. Wait, what? Hold up. Okay. That's why. Okay. All right. So it is just MIDAS. I was so misspelled it. No, you're good. You're good. That's what it was like kind of throwing me off because I was like, because here's the thing. I am horrible at spelling. I am horrible at names. I'm horrible at like history. And so when I read it, I was like, oh, it's probably just because I don't really remember how to spell Midas. And so then I was like, would it be Midas like apostrophe touch? And so then I went to Google it and I was searching for MEIDAS touch, and apparently that's like a company, and so everything was coming out. I'm just like, what the freak is this? Like I'm like trying to look for Midas touch, and it was all like, yeah, it's this company, and I'm like, anyway, yeah, so King Midas. Okay, so I believe it would just be without, I think it's without a hyphen. Not a hyphen, a apostrophe. Yeah, so Midas touch. Yes, I think that's correct. I hope. And it's shaped like she has purple, like almost black hair, and it's shaped like dragon fire. Ooh, very nice, Cameron. I love it. I love the sound of the design. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna do Midas touch for when it's increasing the amount of gold you collect on enemies, and then working in tandem with that one, conjunction, we will then have the dexterity. So here's the thing. You can get that luck one, but you will not collect any gold because you just don't have a chance to find any. So you have to get both. Let's come in here and change this one. So from calculated risk, we're going to replace you with Fortune's Favor. There we go. So, yeah, so Fortune's Favor is going to be you actually being able to find gold, and then Midas Touch is going to be you increasing the amount of gold that you actually find if you do find gold. No, it's the Touch of Midas, i.e. possessive, so it's Midas Touch. Okay. Well then, I stand corrected. Which is totally fine, because I know that I have to be corrected most of the time, especially when it comes to spelling and punctuation. So, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so back over here. So, yeah, so Fortune's Favor. So we're going to save that and then come over to here. And then on the Dexterity, here, calculated risk is now going to be Fortune's Favor. So, you. Fortune's Favor. Go. Replace that with that. Okay. If a word ends in a hiss, no S after is possessive. So you say that, and it makes sense. And I go, oh, that's a really great way to remember that. And I'm going to forget before the end of the stream. There we go. Fortune's Favor. Rifle through the pockets of your dead enemies for a chance to find gold. Fantastic. You can't upgrade it until you upgrade this one. Both of those fill up. Fantastic. And then I can upgrade this one, which then goes up to there. On to the next one, which... What is that one? What's this next one? Sleight of Hand. Increase item drop chance from defeated enemies. That's right. Yeah, okay. So that's not necessarily gold. It is just the item drop chance. It is a little bit confusing because it is a gold coin. I think I may need to replace that with something else. I don't know what yet. STD variant, STD monostate, STD string, keyword, kind, payload, wow, C++, 23, you crazy. That's pretty crazy. Well, assemblies works. It's just a nice race to which one's the worst. I like it. Okay. Sleight of Hand is the next one. My program has to admit bytecode, so no, not the worst. That's fair. That's fair. All right. So yes, the next one is coming over here. This is going to be 556, 280. $556, $280. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, yes, it is. 612, 348. 612, 8. Right, and this one's going to be the Dexterity Skill 5. That's what's called Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand. And highlight is going to show at 584, 314. 584, 314. So, wait. That's what I thought. It's a sleight of hand, not sleight of hand. Because, you know, English
Cameron
and stuff.
Leap says, who's ready for Chouse Blepeep?
What? What's the chaos? What kind of chaos we got going on here? Now I'm nervous. What kind of chaos? Alright, so this one, it just because it's gonna kill me now. I need to actually. There we go. Sleight of hand. I forgot the E, everybody. I forgot the E. Increase item drop chance from defeated enemies. increase the amount of... increase the chances of enemies dropping valuables upon death. I don't know why I said that like I'm a freaking knight from Warcraft 3. Command me! 7-0... Oh, 7-12. 7-12? 7-12. $7-12 is less than 5. Set game actor's name 81. Drop chance plus 712 times 5.
Cameron Reap wants Moonman to do 10 bicep curls.
Is this the chaos? I feel like this is the chaos that's coming in. Here, have some more chaos. Alright, we're gonna do some chaos. Should we do this one at 10%? I feel like it should be at 10%. 10% chance. 2. So that'd be a 1% chance. 2. 712 plus 1 times 10. That would be a whatever plus 10% chance.
Cameron Reap just redeemed Stretch.
I'm like waiting to see what else comes in. And I'm waiting to, finish this one. And then we're going to do all this stuff. 712 times 10 plus percentage. Go. Okay, and then so long as the dexterity 4 is greater than 0, then we're going to say skill tree. Absolutely beautiful. That one. As long as you are less than 10, as long as you're less than 10, then set it to 10. Because this one was 7. Yes, because it's 5, 7, and 10 on this progress bar. So long as you have a skill point, and so long as 712 is less than 5, that, and then increase dexterity, skill, 5, by 1. Fantastic. Here we go. Let's see if this works. First of all, let's pull this up. Let's go to you. Oh. 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 Copy paste. Oops. Oh. We need 2 of them anyway, so. You're 711. Fresh. You 712. Ooh. Okay. Now if we click on you upgrade. It now gives you 2 paths. You click on here, it upgrades, goes to there, and then if you click on here, hey, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, what is happening there? What happened there? What? As long as progress 2-2. Oh my. I found the problem. I fixed it. Don't even worry about it, everybody. I fixed it. There we go. You. Fantastic. Now it doesn't increase this thing over here. So it's just you. And now we can actually feed into here. So then if I go you and you, that would then unlock this second to last one, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. But we've got ourselves some bicep curls and some stretching. So let's crank the jams and take care of that. Ooh. Man. All right, count them with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Oh man, now let's do some stretching. Oh, just click back over here. I don't know what happened. All right. Oh, let's do some stretching. Here we go. This way. And then the other way. Oh, and backwards. Oh, those are some good pops. Those are some great pops. That felt really good. Thank you for that stretch. Holy smokes, I need to do that. Oh, that woke me up. Thank you, thank you. Last one. I should add the kabuki theater sound to the wheel. What is that? Sound. Oh! Or should I say, yo? That is a very long sound, though. Huh. Maybe. I'll think about it. It would be fun. I would maybe have to, like, shorten it a little bit, maybe. Moon in my chat tells me to play Among Us, and I'm playing it right now. Hey, very nice. Yeah, I love it. Among Us is a fun one to play. I do like me some. Whoop! I don't know why. It's not what I meant to do. Oh my gosh, why is it doing it again? Among Us is a lot of fun. Yeah, very nice. Why? I don't. Anyway, all right. Are you winning though? That's the real question. Are you winning? I hope so. Let's see. We're doing the next one then, right? Yeah. Because this one's good to go. Fortune's favor. Yeah, so roll with punches, Fortune's favor, and then sleight of hand. That increases there. Then it's just yeah. So then it's this one. Cool. Move over here. Eagle Eye. Reveal the top card if it's an ace. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those ones that, like, they don't necessarily... There's not, like, a way to level this one up, right? Like, it's literally just... You get it. And when you get it, there you go. You can now see the aces if it is actually an ace. All right, easy enough. So Eagle Eye. Again, this is kind of one of the names that I'm like, maybe. Okay, so this one, the X and Y is going to be here. 480 and 280. 480. 280. $536, $348. $536, $348. Dexterity skill. Eagle Eye. Highlight is going to show right here. 508, 314. 508, 314. Skill name is going to be Eagle Eye. Reveal the top card. Reveal the top card of the deck. Hover. Well, yeah, just reveal the top card of the deck if it's an ace. Now, this one's going to be very different because there's not an upgrade to this. Like, it's literally just, you get it and you get it. Which kind of... I'm on the fence about this one. This one is definitely one of those ones where I needed another dexterity skill, and I was like, I don't know what... Dexterity was kind of like the hardest tree for me to make, if I'm being completely honest. It's like, this one, I knew I was going to do, which basically just increases, anytime you do a dexterity saving throw, it increases it adds like a +1, +2, +3 to your dex saving. This one here, where you can actually like escape combat, that one, I was like, it kind of works in here. But it's like, and then it's like, oh, and then, but like, besides these three, I was like, what else is regarding dexterity? And I didn't really want to have a skill tree with 3 skills. So the gold ones are already kind of like a little bit odd, but like, I guess it works. But then the ace and then the royal pact, I'm like, it almost feels like it works better as a perk card, not necessarily a skill on the skill tree. We'll figure it out. Also, does it feel choppy? Like does my movement feel like it's like 30 FPS or something? I almost feel like it just kind of feels choppy. I don't know. Let me know. Because of this, we don't really need we don't really need this profile to change. I would literally just say change profile of, crap, who was it? 81? 81. Change the profile to blank. Basically all we need. And then level up, description turn on. This is just checking to see if skill... Okay, so we need 2 different ones. So we need dexterity 1, 2, 3. We need 3 to be greater than 0. And I need 5 to be greater than 0. And this one we're going to say the progress 2, 1. You are less than... what is it? How does this one? 6? Then 4 is that. And 5 would be that. And 6 is that full. Okay. If 2-1 is less than 6, then set 2-1 to 6. Okay, yes. As long as you're less than 1. Player dexterity 6. Add 1. Okay. Now, I think that should all be correct. Let's come over here. Let's make sure we add the HUD elements. From there, copy, paste, select this guy. You are going to be 713. We'd have to do you. I try to do you, can't do you, and you. I can do you. Awesome. That is one thing that I do need to change. You are now a max value of 1. So, as soon as you upgrade once, you're just full and you're done. So, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You still can't do it. You finally upgrade. There we go. Balls. Okay, why is that allowing me to do it even more? Oh, that's one. I believe you're 714? 713. Oh, yeah. As long as 713 is less than 1. Then do it. You, and I can upgrade you. Cool. I can't upgrade you anymore because you're just get to level 1 and that's it. Oh boy. Okay, alright, cool. We're making progress. Last few facts about Emery the Dragon Keeper. She was graced by the goddess of the multi-world and gained her fire breathing, but it sometimes flares up when she's angry. I like that. That's kind of fun character flaw. In addition to her Fey manifests, her animal telepathy, and fire breathing, she has a bow and 2 dragon steel throwing knives. She has also learned a great deal of magic spells from her sister. Very nice. Just in case you can't tell, my lore runs deep for this unit. That is really good to have, though. I do really like it when, you know, like obviously, the more time and effort someone puts into something, it usually will reflect. And yeah, it is really awesome that you're like taking the time to actually make sure that everything's like well defined and that there's a lot of like deep lore in the universe. So yeah, very cool, very cool. The last one is this guy right here. You're gonna be 430, 192, 30. 192 and 536, 260. 536, 260. You are last but not least, dexterity. Nope, not reborn. This one was Royal Pact. 508, 226. Wait, 226. Royal Pact. It's basically going to be the exact same description as this one, which is reveal the top card of the deck if it's a king, queen, or jack. Go. So you're going to be... Nope, we don't need that again. Copy you. Level up description. And same thing here. But this is only going to be if you only need player vitality 6. As long as player vitality 6 is greater than 0, then you can do this thing. No, player dex 6 is greater than 0. Then we're going to say, so long as you have a skill point, then do 714. And so long as 714 is less than 1, say player skills -1, and then dexterity plus. Yeah. Copy, paste. Set 14, fresh. Crap. Literally just got that thing fixed. All right. Now, if I were to click on that, nothing. Nothing. We gotta get you. So I can't do anything. You. We gotta do nothing. You. Alright. Then I've got to get Eagle Eye, which reveals the top card of the deck if it's an ace. Click on that. Then here, Royal Pact, reveal the top card of the deck if it's a king, queen, or jack, not if it's a king, queen, or jack. So then somebody would select you, and then bada bing, bada boom, we've got ourselves a Royal Pact. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Well, that is the dexterity tree. We now can get all of our dexterity skills. Not all of them are actually going to do anything as of right now, but they're going to get there. They're going to get there. Hey, Moonwood, is the coffee cup? Has the coffee cup been designed yet? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. I'm going to see if I can do it this week. I will see if I can do it this week, and then I will let you know. All right. Cool. Yeah. I mean, that's what we got. That's what we got. Let's see here. I think I need to adjust this as well. Still. Chats. Settings. View. Overlay. Copy that. Here. Sticky chats. I don't know what's happening. Why did that break? What happened? Settings. Overlay. Why is that? Why is that not working anymore? Copy. Okay, there we go. Oh, thought I broke my chat for a second. Good times. You should do a stream on designing it. I mean, I was kind of just planning on slapping the Moonwood Games logo on a coffee cup. That was my plan. But maybe. I lied when I said that would be the last batch of Emery lore. Our dragon she channels through is a red Duskspire dragon, a rare mutation, regular dragon family that has feathers instead of what? Scales. Aha. Only she, her sister, and her father, and Amarith handle these dragons. Very nice. Yeah, I like it. That is super cool sounding. I love it. Some very good lore. Okay. All right. So, that's dexterity. Let's move on. Let's move out of dexterity and on to warding. Yeah, let's do it. They're very rare. Nice. Oh, like the mutation of dragon. That would make sense. It makes sense. All right. So I think it's basically going to turn into the kind of basically same thing here. We just want to go from here to there, copy.
What purpose do you have in bringing this heretic to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
Oh, there's the else. Okay. It's like, what? This is going to be the warding skills. It was lucky that the Southwind area had 5 in their last brew. There you go. And good old cake. Now this is if you're hovering over this X and Y. 668, 456. 668. 6. 724, 524, 724, 524. Hey Moon, I don't know what background music I should put on my stream. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I mean, biggest thing is going to be what kind of vibe do you want? Because music changes a vibe real fast. So if you're wanting something like super energetic and like exciting, something like electronic, something that just kind of like gets the energy going, a calm vibe. Well, for me personally, I'm doing lo-fi. Yeah, so I mean, lo-fi is a really great way to go in terms of going for like a chill, calm vibe. You can go with classical music because then you won't run into any copyright issues, so long as like it's like public domain classical music. You know, like some orchestras will have copyright on their specific rendition, but if you can just like find general classical music, that could be a good way to go. You can find a lot of royalty-free like acoustic guitar stuff. You can find a lot of that. Can you put the link in the chat, please? A link to what? What would you like a link to? Okay, so Pyro Ward is the first one. Yes. Pyro Ward. Highlight is going to go here. Wards. You're going to show at 696, 490. 696, 490. A link for the music site or a playlist, please. Oh, just like the same music that I have playing here. Because if you just want the same music that's playing on here, you could do. I think that they do have like a stipulation where you have to do. Let's see, bits and hits. Yeah, the same one you're playing here. Okay, yeah. So bits and hits is the channel with the music that I'm playing right now. So I do believe, and I'll just double check this really quick. I think it's actually on their. I think it's on their website. Hits.com. Use our music. Yeah, so I'm not sure how you would do this on Twitch. Yeah, so you can use for free on YouTube. Yes, our music is free to use for independent creators and their user-generated content, as long as you're credited correctly. All we ask for is a friendly shout-out on YouTube channel at Fantasy Lo-Fi, so that your audience knows who made the music. Please copy and paste the following message at the top of your YouTube video description. Please tag at Fantasy Lo-Fi with a clickable link. Music by Fantasy Lo-Fi. So I think probably what you would need to do is you would probably just copy this. Yeah, you can do command as well. So yes, you could definitely do a command for this. But yeah, so you would probably just copy and paste this into either the I don't know, like the description of the live stream or something like that, or have like some kind of bot that just like posts it, I don't know, once or twice would probably be more than enough. But then and then it's the at Fantasy Lo-Fi on YouTube is the channel where I get most of the music. Obviously, Axel has some really great stuff that I'm also playing as well, which Paper Planes, I love Paper Planes, so good. But yeah. So that's what I would recommend. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's plenty of really great music, especially free music out there. So I would say experiment as well, because I mean, I did quite a bit of experimenting, trying to figure out like where I could get music for free that wouldn't have like copyright issues. Like for me personally, I was totally fine with being like, hey, I will at the channel, I will put you in the description, whatever it is. I will make sure that happens. But I mean, if you'd rather not do that, I know there's plenty of other places out there that also have really great music that don't have copyright issues. And I know that like copyright's a little bit different on Twitch as well. And so if you're exclusively doing Twitch, it's a little bit more lax on the copyright, especially for music. So, probably okay. So like say for example, if I were to come over here and I believe, let's see, where would it be? Channel, advanced, basic info. Nope. Upload defaults. That's the one I want. I want to do music. Is it Stream Cafe? I think it's Stream Cafe. Channel at Stream Cafe. That is not at all what I wanted. At Stream Cafe Music. Okay. Yeah, so this is another channel as well that has really great music. I'm not some crap's going on here. But yeah. So, and I believe this one right here, this Stream Cafe Boba Date, 1 hour, is, more like lo-fi, I don't know, fun. I use it a lot in my shorts. But I believe this one is also free. You just have to like freaking, I don't care about you, Wix. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in here in the description. Yeah, so you can use this track as background music during a stream on YouTube or Twitch. But please play the song directly from Spotify or any major streaming service to help. Yeah. So you just want to stream it from their channel and you'll be good to go. Anyway, yeah. So that is also another one, is Stream Cafe Music as well. Also has some good music. So highly recommend. Let's see here. Okay, so warding skills. So we're showing the highlight. This one is just going to be called the Pyro Ward. The block X Pyro damage. Block incoming Pyro damage from enemies. Block a percentage of incoming pyro damage from enemy attacks. All right, now what variable is this going to be? This is going to be player skill. Not really. WRD award? Sure. WRD. Ward 1. That is 715. Okay. So if 715 is less than... Did I want to do... I think we want to max this out. Should we max it out at 25? We would do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think so. Yeah. So we'll do, if you are less than 5. So yeah, so you can do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And what would this be? Wait a minute. Dexterity saving throw plus. Does that make sense? Okay, yeah. Dexterity saving throw plus 0 plus 1. Okay. I did not want to open that up again. There we go. So, warding skills, Pyro Ward. Block percentage. Be Pyro Ward. Pyro Ward percentage. So what are the other ones? We've got the wards and we've got the negation. Pyro negation. X% chance to block pyro attack. Yes, this is blocking up to a certain point. And then you've got the negation where it just completely blocks the attack altogether. Yeah. Pyro damage blocked, or block pyro damage. Block pyro damage 5%. Block pyro damage. $7.14? $7.15. No. Nope. We need this guy. Drop chance. Yes. Okay. So you are 715. You are less than 5. Block pyro damage plus 715 times 5 plus percent, and then plus 715 plus 1 times 5 plus percent. Okay. This one is block pyro damage plus 715 times 5 plus percentage. Yes. And if touch impet is released, we're going to say skill tree progress. We now need 3. I think we're going to have 3-1, 3-2, and 3-3, right? Crap. That's not what I want. Nope. Yes, we got 1, 2, 3. Yes. Three. We're going to say set number 3. As long as number 3 is less than 2, then set 1, 3 to equal 2. We don't need that extra if. Yeah, we don't need that extra if. Just say, so long as that is greater than 0, and so long as 715 is less than 5. Then we're going to say ward plus. Okay. Simple enough. Here we go. Highlight it. Pyro ward. Block a percentage of incoming pyro damage from any attacks. Block pyro damage 0% to 5%. Yeah. Cool. Now, it doesn't actually do anything yet, because if I click on it, obviously it goes from 5 to 10, 10 to 20. It will increase, when I say it doesn't do anything, I'm meaning it's not going to do anything visually as of right now, aside from just changing those numbers. So, what do we need to do here? First of all, we need a couple things. If I come in here, we've got those skill tree pipe fillers. We need to go to some rand dude, HUD, images. There we go. Yeah, there you are. So, we need wording, pipes filler, copy that. New, yes. Increase you by percentage, 400%. Booty Hand says, Moonwood, what's your favorite holiday? Oh, that's a tough one. I want to say Christmas, but I almost feel like I would probably say Thanksgiving. It's like you get to see a whole bunch of people, you get to hang out with family, friends, but you don't have like the stresses of Christmas for Thanksgiving. Like obviously, if you're having to like make an entire freaking Thanksgiving dinner, like there's a bit of stress there. But yeah, in terms of like the enjoyment you get, I feel like Thanksgiving, you just get a whole lot more enjoyment. And then, you know, obviously like Christmas is fantastic. Yeah, I would almost say Thanksgiving probably would be like my favorite. Yeah. Yeah. What about you? Yeah. So let's reduce this down to 52 wide. Canvas size. Width of 52. Send it that way. Save you as... That's not what we want. We want... Freak am I going? Downloads. Tomb of Vercilias. Images. Some rand dude. HUD. Gauges. This is going to be skill tree filler 3-1. Cancel that. We'll reduce you down to 56. Oh, 56. Okay. Canvas size. Width of 56. Go. That is the center one. So we're going to say you are filler 3-2. You are 52. Yes. Say canvas size. Width 52. Down to there. Save you. -3. Cool. Now I need one more thing. Let's open up you and grab the skill progress into there. What color are you? Okay, that means you would be that color. Skill progress blue. Cool. All right, we've got everything in place, so that should all be good. So let's open this up. Now we should be able to hide everything else. Copy paste. You. Let's swap you to be 764. I believe you'd be 765, right? Let me just double check really quick. Variables. 765 would be skill tree progress 3-1. Nope. Okay. Cut that. Set you to 10. Fresh. We're going to change you from skill tree 2-2. We're going to change you to 3-1. Fresh. Okay. Right. So what if I set you to be like 3 and 3? We set you to 1, 2, 1. Okay, so 1 is there, and then 3 is there. Okay, what about 5? And then I set you to 2. 3. 8. I set you to 4. 3. All right, 3 and 1. Yeah, 3 and 1. That should be fine. Refresh. Okay, so that means over here, wording skills. That means for you, if you 3-1 are less than 1, set you to 1. Other 1 will set it to equal 3. Yes, yeah, sure. So, I should be able to come over here, select you, then it should fill that up, which it does, which means it would then unlock the skill. Cool. So now I think, what would be the next thing? Oh, that's right. We need to now get, let's grab you. Let's copy, paste. You're going to be 3-2. Fresh. Yeah. $766. Paste. Grab this last one. We're going to set you to be 3-3. Fresh. 3. $767. Refresh. Okay. So now we need to come over to you. Copy, paste. Put you here. Oh, here. You're going to be 715. Refresh. Now if we come over here and I select you. Ah, crap. All right, you need to be a max value of 5. You also need to be blue. Refresh. There we go. All right, so it's blue. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higher reward. Block higher damage at 25%. Awesome. Moonwood, can we do a coin flip at the beginning of each stream and bet with points? We could. Yeah, absolutely we could. And you like New Year's? Yeah, New Year's is an absolutely blast of a holiday. I will say it does get a little bit less exciting when you've got a kid. At least a kid that is as young as my kid. 3.5-year-olds do not necessarily stay up all the way till midnight. She usually gets a little bit cranky and wants to go to sleep before then. But it's still a lot of fun. It is a fun one. But yeah, it would be kind of fun to do like a little coin flip, do a little gamble at the very beginning of it. Just be like, what do we think it's going to land on? Heads or tails? Be fun. Could be an absolute blast. Okay, so that is that. Now let's move on. Also, I don't know exactly how much longer I'm going to be able to keep going. Here's the thing, in case, for anyone who didn't realize, and for anyone who doesn't actually like recognize this wherever you live, daylight savings time just started where I live, which essentially, if you don't know what daylight savings time is, it's basically the hours shift forward. But in this case, no. The hours shifted backwards 1 hour, meaning it gets lighter earlier in the morning, but it also means that it gets darker earlier in the evening. So anyway, so as of right now, so for me right now, it is 11:15 p.m. But as of literally yesterday, it would have been 12:15 a.m., so a little past midnight at this exact same time. So, my body is still adjusting to that. Basically, if you've ever traveled anywhere and you have jet lag, it's almost kind of like that, because it's like the clock is showing a number, but your body is like, no, it's not that time. So, not great. Not a whole lot of fun. So I'm hoping that by next stream, because then I'll have another night to like actually kind of adjust to it. So I'm hoping by next stream I'll be a little bit more adjusted to the whole daylight saving thing. Yeah, not fun. Not fun. I honestly wish that like the entirety of the United States would just get rid of it. There's a few states that don't recognize it, and I'm just like, that sounds like an absolute blast. I wish that the whole new United States would just be like, we're done with this. Even just like the whole world. Like, the idea of daylight savings time, it made sense back in the day, right? Like, you know, friggin' farmers needed more time in the sun. They needed more time when they could actually see what they're doing, and so it kind of made sense to be like, okay, we'll just shift the time so you're not some outcasts of society, like, losing it. But it's like, it doesn't make sense anymore. Like, but yeah. So, anyway, so there's a very good chance, because my body is just kind of like, it's late. What are you still doing up? It's only 11:15. It's not that late. But technically, it is a little bit past when it's normally used to going to sleep. Anyway, all that to say, I may do this last one and be like, okay, I gotta be done. And then I might work on this a little bit more off stream, so we're not doing this from now until eternity. Because it feels like, I mean, I know it's only been 3 streams, but it feels like we've been working on this forever. So, it would be nice to be able to get back into the tomb and doing stuff. Anyway, all that to say, let's see what we can do here. 668 and 368. 668 and 368. Awesome. And even my eyes are like, what? What is happening? They're getting so dry and tired. 724, 436. 724, 46. Right, and I want to say this is going to be the warding skill 2. This is the pyro negation. Highlight here. Uh, 696, 402. 696. 2. Going to be the pyro negation. Increase your chances of negating all pyro, all incoming pyro damage. Yeah. I think we also want to do a percentage on this one. Like a lower percentage. You're going to be 716. As long as you are less than 5. I guess it would just be like negation chance. 716 times 5. Percentage 2, 716 plus 1 times 5. Percentage. All right, say negation chance. 116 or 716 plus 5%. Okay, released. We just want to say so long as warding spell 1 is greater than 0, then we're going to say if skill tree progress 3-1 is less than 1. Nope. Less than 3, set it to... Yeah. You, so long as 716 is less than 5. Do that. Do that. Yeah. Okay. I think that should be correct. Hover over it. Pyro negation. Increase your chances of negating all incoming pyro damage. Right. We want to copy you. Paste. Go. 716, maximum of 5. Refresh. So now if I try to get you, can't. If I get you first, go. Why did that not fill up? Why did that not fill up? You are 766. Oh. What is happening? Crap. Alright, so 767. You should be 765. Okay, so you're 765. Refresh. There we go. You're also going to be 3-1. Okay. You're 765. You're 766. You're 767. You're going to be 3-3. Okay. There we go. Fluffy Panda says, I like any holidays where I can eat a lot. I'm a panda, you know. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, any holiday where you can just eat a lot of food, that is a good holiday. It's a really good holiday. Okay, I think I fixed that all. So now, let's refresh you. If I click on you, it should fill that up. And then if I click on you, it should fill it up the rest of the way. Up to here. Awesome. Fantastic. Daily savings is the worst. It is the worst. Absolutely awful. I hate it. Cameron says, do you all want to see my work so far? Absolutely. Yeah. If you share a link, I will pull it up here pretty soon. Because I don't think I have it in me to go another hour. I know that I've technically only been going almost 3 hours, but again, my body is like, it's your bedtime. It's 12:30, you know. It's not, but it kind of is. It will be better on the next stream, though. I swear it. We'll go for the full time on the next one. But hey, we got through the rest of the dexterity skill tree. We got through the entire vitality skill tree. And then we got the first two. We got the warding. The first two, pyro, for the pyro ward and the pyro negation. So that's good. That's good. Promise? I promise on my life I will go the full 4 hours on the next one. Because, yeah. It'll be in art on Discord. All right, cool. I will pull that up. But yeah. So there we go. We got our wards, which we can go bloop bloop bloop. Boop. Oh.
Booty Hen wants Moonman to do 10 chest benders.
You hate me, don't you? And bicep curls.
Booty Hen wants Moonman to do 10 bicep curls.
That's fair. All right, let's do that really quick, and then we're gonna go take a look at Cameron's stuff in art, and then I think we're gonna call that good there. So let's crank some jams and let's do some physical activity. Yeah. That's how I wanted to say that. Man.
Cameron Reek just redeemed Streech.
Alright, we got this. We got this. Alright, everybody, count them out with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And count these ones with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. And some stretching. I hate this microphone sometimes. There's like a tiny bit of static electricity that like builds up sometimes when I get up, because like I have an unfinished basement, so I just like put some rugs down, and sometimes when I get up and do stuff and then sit back down, I build up just the slightest bit of static electricity. And if I do, as soon as I touch the arm or anywhere on my microphone, it will like make the sound boost in my headset by like 50%. And now I can like hear myself slightly. It is the worst. It is the absolute worst. So, good times there. Good times. Oh, okay. Let's do some stretching really quick. And let's go check out our... Here we go. And the other way. Oh. And backwards. Oh. Feels good. Feels good. That chest bender, can you set the power, or is it always the same? You can set the power, yes. So I believe it goes up to 120? It's really nothing that crazy, like, honestly. Now I feel like I have to know. Because I'm just like, might as well. Let's see, if I search for chest, does it pop up? Yeah, there we go. 110, yeah. So you can adjust it from 40 up to 110. And I'm pretty sure I've got it set to the 110, which does feel pretty good. I do feel like it's got a good feel to it. So, yeah. You only did 9. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did all 10. I know that I did. I counted them out. I wanted to make sure. All right, well, it's coming along. Again, I think I might, probably at some point in time, either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm going to see if I can maybe find some time before the stream, and I might just finish up the warding skill tree, and then we'll see what we can do on the luck. Yeah. And then as soon as this is done, we'll finally be able to move past the skill tree, and we can move back into the tomb and start working on stuff in there. Let's see here. All right, so let's cancel out of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Yeah, this thing definitely needs to come to a close. All right, so let's pull this up really quick over here. And we're gonna go over to art. Oh my gosh, there's so much in here. All right, let's see. What should I name these characters? I'm made out of clay. I want to say like Gumbos, Goombas. No, can't be Goombas. Can't be Gumby. Can't be Goomba. Gumby, Gumbo. I almost feel like something with like a G though. Gooper. Goopers. I'm terrible at naming things. Something with a G. I've done my part. I've done my part. Oh, all right. I'm liking it. It's looking really good. Love the details on the knives. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, that is looking amazing. Very well done. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Blobbinglinga. That is pretty close too. I already have some things called Goomba. Oh. Well, never mind then. I've done all I can do, and I can do no more. All right, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna call that there. It's been good, but we'll continue where we picked up. We'll continue wherever I leave off, because yeah, the hope is I can do at least a little bit on it. We'll see what happens. We will see. All right, everybody. Well, hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic rest of their evening. Everyone over on YouTube, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here, so thank you so much. Everyone on Twitch, we're going to go do a raid really quick, so if anyone has any specific channels to suggest, let me know. Yes, we're going to do a raid. So if you're over on YouTube, again, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and I will see you all on the Tuesday stream.
Victory Gaming Zombie cheered 5 bits. Great stream. Nightmares and sweet screams.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the bits. Yeah. Well, YouTube, we'll see you all on the Tuesday stream. Goodbye.